Now you finished your season, senior season off strong. You know, you're known throughout the state, throughout the region, throughout the Midwest. Now it's time for recruiting. Give us your insight on the recruiting process, what schools is looking at you, and why you chose St. Francis.
Well, really, to be perfectly honest, a lot of schools shied away from me because of my size. They liked the speed, they liked my vision and everything, but they were, really wasn't too enthused about my size. A lot of guys
So with
want
schools, so with D1 schools,
D1, yeah,
ask you to come play DB maybe, or be a
walk
specialist.
on, be a preferred walk on,
Okay.
stuff like special teams guys, stuff like
What
that.
schools is that though?
Ball State, I had Ball State. I had University of Ohio. I had the University of Nevada, University of Colorado. I had Colorado State University. I had a couple schools that was just really like they liked my game. They just felt that I was a little small. They probably wanted me to go to prep school first, then come in, but that wasn't my focus. My at the end of the whole process, St. Francis seemed pretty good to me. I met the staff down there in Fort Wayne, and they seemed like pretty cool guys. It seemed like a place I wanted to be. They were winners, so I wanted to be a part of a winning tradition. So St. Francis was the easy pick for me.
Okay. So now being recruited by Colorado State, Nevada, Ball State, now you're going down to St. Francis, which is a hell of a program.
Yeah.
But they really can't compete with the Colorado States.
Yeah.
So what's your mind state going there as a freshman?
It's basically just to go in there and do what I have to do. I would like to be honest. After high school, my mind was still on football, but it wasn't necessarily on football. It was basically getting an education, finding somebody who will help me pay for it, and just basically get through it. I loved my experiences at St. Francis. It was cool. The coaches were cool. I mean, the whole just being in a bigger city in a bit different environment and all that stuff, it was great. But the football aspect of it really just didn't. It just wasn't going the way that I wanted it to. So.
What happened?
Well, I was injured a lot. I got injured a whole bunch in school. Pulled hamstrings. I had 2 knee surgeries.
Wow.
It was
Because in high school, you was real durable.
yeah, durable. But you get to a higher level, man. Guys are stronger. Guys are just as quick as you are. And I just really, I really feel like I just never really got my due. Going to Fort Wayne and noticing that other guys on the team are from the region, and we're not really getting looked at. It shows that the region is really disrespected in a sense. When you go outside of Lake County or Porter County, everybody's looking at us like, who are you? And the guys who was getting the recognition down there were guys from Indianapolis, guys from Fort Wayne, guys who was in the North-South game. Even though they really weren't all that, they were getting the recognition. They were a part of programs that were that were paramount to other programs. You know what I mean? Like the Carmels and the Hobarts and the stuff like that. Like people, the tradition. If you came from a school with tradition, they looked at you. They gave you a different type of look. As whereas I'm coming from East Chicago Central, our football tradition isn't as rich as others. So, politics played into it as well. But the best people got out there and they played. St. Francis won games, so I can't hate on anybody.
Okay. So you finished all 4 years there, or 3?
I did 3 years there. I transferred to Manchester College.
Okay.
I played there for a season down there with Jeremiah Jones and Dante Dinkins, and it was a cool season. But it's like when you transfer in, they already got their guy. You have to prove that you're better than their guy, and it's a lot of different stuff. But I finished out the rest of my playing days at Manchester. Came back home. Now I'm in school. I'm going to IU Northwest in Gary, Indiana. My major is SPIA, concentration in criminal justice, and hopefully, this is my last year of school, so I'm gonna start my professional career pretty soon. So.
Gotcha. Now, when you went to St. Francis as a freshman, did you have any goals and dreams of going to NFL, Canada, Arena during that time?
I would really seriously say that at first, everybody's mind is on that. Everybody's mind is to go to the next level and to be at the next level. It's not that I looked at it and said that's too hard. It's just that you have to have an opportunity to get somewhere to do something. You can make opportunities yourself, but I learned also in this game that if you don't have someone to recommend you or to push you or to show other people that this is what you're worth, then you really are just on your own. So I'm not saying that's what stopped me or hindered me. It was just my focus was on something totally different.
Okay. So what would you tell the athletes that's going to view your tape that may be in your position? What kind of advice can you give them?
Remain faithful, stay humble. Don't always think that you're better than someone else. Just be yourself. Try your hardest every day. Listen to your coaches, regardless if you think they don't know what they're talking about or not. They're the coach. They're the ones that's giving you the chance and the opportunity to be on the field. So listen and take whatever they're trying to give you, and just ball out. Give your 110%, because when it's over with, it's over.
Okay. What is one motto that Sam Daniels lived by and will always live by?
Go hard and go home.
All right. Sam, I want to thank you, man, for being on Athletes Lives Network, man. Really appreciate it. In the next couple of months, man, we're going to have a round table with all the running backs of all time. And it'll be an opportunity to really sit down there and let everybody know why you are the best.
All right.
It's Athletes Lives Network. Once an athlete, always athlete. Thank you for watching Athletes Lives Network exclusive interviews. We will have more exciting interviews to come as we journey across the state of Indiana to look into the lives of former, present, and future athletes. You can follow us on our website at www.athletelives.com or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/athletelives. Remember, once an athlete, always an athlete.